From the Star of Texas Fair and Rodeo Grounds in the Lone Star State capital of Austin, Texas, the most incredible dogs in the West are here for a competition. They duck and jive with balance. They soar through the air with beauty and strength. They weave with precision. They are the most incredible dogs. It's the 2008 Western Regional Championships of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge. And a big crowd on hand. Welcome everybody. Trace Worthington alongside Charlene Cockrell. The top two from every event today will advance to the National Championship Finals as we get set for our first competition. And this is the small dog agility event. Hoosier will be our first competitor, and Kelly Missigatis is the trainer.
Let's go. Any dog, any breed can participate in this. Just takes time and training. Small dogs out on the course. Of course, if you've seen large dogs do this event before, they obviously get through it a lot faster because of their size.
Come on, tunnel.
But because it's divided into size divisions, the competition is tough at any level.
So no faults, and there's judges on the course. They're looking for faults, meaning you could knock down a bar right there. You could go out of the course. You could miss a pole right here in the weave pole section. A lot matters in this event.
Top dogs in the Western region competing right here, so they not only have to be fast, but they have to get through the course accurately.
Oh, wow, look at this blazing run to open it up here in the small dog agility competition. Look at that, 38.62, 0 faults. Had there been any faults, they add that to the top of the time.
That's right, small dog style through the weave poles. Watch for this, hopping through with both paws. Nice job by Hoosier. And coming across the finish line with a clean run to set the bar high for the rest of our competitors.
Hey everyone, what a spectacular day here in Austin, Texas. My name is Trace Worthington. This is the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge Western Regional Championships. 3 exciting disciplines coming your way. We'll continue with the small dog agility competition. Then we'll reset the course for the 60-week pole head-to-head race. Always exciting. And then our final event will blow you away. The incredible diving dogs will soar to the skies here in Austin, Texas. Who will be the top dog? Well, the top 2 will advance to the National Championship Final, which will be held at Purina Farms in St. Louis, Missouri. So let's get going. Before we start, let's go on down to the field with Charlene Cockrell, my broadcast partner, who has a little bit more info on the small dog agility event. Charlene?
Agility is definitely a crowd favorite, Trace. And while the obstacles on the course stay in the same position for every dog, a few things do change. The height of the jumps and the height of the tire are set to the height of the dog at the withers, which is their height at the top of their shoulder blades. Another couple of things to watch for on the course. On the dog walk here, the dogs must touch the yellow contact zone on the entry and exit of the obstacle. On the A-frame and the teeter-totter, they only have to touch the yellow contact zone as they exit the obstacle. Again, if mistakes are made, time penalties are added on to the total length of their run, and it's the fastest dog with the fastest time that wins.
All right, nice job, Charlene, and we'll see if Chance can be the fastest dog. Suzanne Nelson is the trainer. Remember, the time to beat 38.62 set by Hoosier. We'll see if Chance has the goods to pull into the lead. Here we go on course.
Chance is a 7-year-old Shetland sheepdog, and it is up to Suzanne to direct him through the course properly using body positioning, hand commands, or verbal cues. Take a listen.
Come. Tunnel.
Telling him where to go.
Right here. Come on.
Using her hand right there, getting to the right obstacle. Oh, that's going to cost him. Missed the contact. And a run out right afterwards, passing the plane of that jump. 5 more fault points. Oh, total confusion here. Off course, taking the tunnel the wrong way. A total of 25 fault points just in those 3 obstacles alone, Trace, added to their total time.
It's a lot of points, so fault points racking up quicker than the cost of fuel.
Go, tunnel.
Pretty quick little dog, though, but you got to get through it clean.
Yeah, absolutely. But Chance does have 2 shots at this. It's the best of 2 that counts in the small dog agility competition. 75.78. That's going to be a tough one to rebound from, but we'll see if they can regain their composure for run 2. Journey and Shelly Carver up now for their first run of 2 here in the small dog agility competition.
Love seeing the variation in the breeds out there on this course. Journey a Papillon, which means butterfly. Just take a look at the ears and then you know why they're named that. Quick little dog. Mostly verbal commands coming from Shelly on this course because this dog is out in front of her, getting to the next obstacle fast. There she's not fast enough, and the dog's looking back saying, Mom, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do?
Shelly's motto says, if it isn't worth doing fast, it isn't worth doing. But this is definitely a fast run. They're getting it done. No fault so far.
Very nice. This could be the one to beat.
Get out.
0 faults coming through. A great clean run. And yes, you're right, Shalene. That is the one that will do it. 37.93. Launches into first place, so your new leader. And again, 0 faults, the key there.
Getting through the course fast and clean. Weave pulls, everyone's favorite, and small dogs do it in small dog style with the hop step through with both feet together.
And here's Megan Foster, the youngest trainer in this competition. She's 15 years old, bringing out her dog Ty.
The future of the sport right here goes to show you that anyone can do this. Little bobble there on the tire. That won't cost any fault points. Just got caught up a bit. Will just cost them time overall at the end. But it's exciting to see young competitors out there working and bonding with their dogs and getting into the sport of agility. She's doing a pretty good job directing Ty through this course. Took it slow, did not miss that contact like we've seen so often.
No fault points so far. Oh, there's 10. I keep speaking too soon.
Yeah.
I'm jinxing everybody.
Not on purpose, though. That'll be 10 fault points for being off course. Oh, and again, the same mistake. 10 faults for off course, not entering the A-frame from the right side. She corrects it. Oh, but jumps off too early and misses the contact. Some confusion in the middle of the course there.
And you see, Ty has no idea. He's not confused whatsoever. He's just having a good time out there. So is 15-year-old Megan Foster. 30 fault points, 78-11. They'll be in 4th place.
Remember, it's up to the handler to get the dog to go to the correct obstacle. Here you see Ty run past the plane of the weave pulls. That costs him 10 fault points for being off course. Megan has to redirect him back the right way. Same thing happens at the A-frame. Off course, 10 faults. Passing it up and going the wrong direction. Megan gets him to go the right way, but then he misses the contact on the exit.
Final competitors in round number 1. Hemi is the dog's name. Elizabeth Evans is the trainer's name. Final competitor, you just joined us. It's the 2008 Western Regional Championships of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge. This is the small dog agility event.
A lot of times, because these dogs are small, the handlers have to pay attention more to where their feet are. Oh, and that will cost 10 fault points for a bar knockdown.
Here, let's
but
go.
Feet positioning matters a lot more sometimes than hand positioning for small dogs. But this is a quick one. She's having to direct by using verbal commands. Nice through the weave pulls.
And so many different obstacles, and all the dogs can show their various talents. And remember, communication, being agile, all of that is key. 10 fault points. They will come in for a total time of 45.99 after adding 10 seconds because of the 10 faults. So 3rd place at the moment. They'll be looking to run 2 to try to get in the lead.
The teeter-totter, one of the toughest for small dogs, throws Hemi's timing off, and she hits the bar with her front feet going over that jump. Jumps at the end, though, and no problem whatsoever coming across the finish line.
All right, so that puts Hemi in the 3rd place spot after round number 1. Hoosier in 2nd, but her Journey holds on to the lead with trainer Shelly Carver. 37.93 is the time to beat as we head into round 2. So can anybody top Journey? We will find out right after the break. We also have some other incredible events that are going to go down. The 60-week pole head-to-head challenge. And then, of course, one of the premier events of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge, Incredible Diving Dogs.
Strong muscles. So you're ready for anything. You think you're getting spoiled. but it's so good for you, too.
New Beneful Playful Life. Another healthful, flavorful Beneful.
It's time to get odors out with Oust.
I have 3 issues: the dog, my boyfriend, and the garbage. I have a really sensitive nose, so if there's any kind of odor in the house, I will smell it. I use the Oust air sanitizer, and the smell is gone.
Oust air sanitizer kills odor-causing bacteria in the air.
Oust air sanitizer leaves my room with a clean and crisp scent.
Get odors out with Oust air sanitizer. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
It gets a lot of use in this house.
I first saw this one when I was traveling through Prague. Geico probably thinks this is easy too. Dancing is good exercise. It works my glutes. Okay, America, I'll show you easy.
Hey, football fans, dominate your fantasy league with ESPN MVP, exclusively from Verizon Wireless. Manage your fantasy teams and be entered for a chance to meet and compete against Matt Berry in a fantasy league. Download now or mail in to enter. Text fantasy to 3776 to learn more.
A beautiful, gorgeous day here in Austin, Texas for the 2008 Western Regional Championships of the Purina Incredible Dog Challenge. A packed house. Everybody having a great time checking out the West Coast top dogs as we lead into the second round of the small dog agility competition. Hoosier and Kelly Missigatis will take a shot at run number 2. 38.62 with the time in round number 1. Not bad, Shalene, but everyone's going to have to step it up a notch, get that low time with 0 faults.
0 faults and pushing the speed. That's what it's all about. For Kelly, she's been involved in competitive dog sport since she was about 6 or 7 years old, but she really thinks there's something about agility in particular that increases the bond between handler and dog. It's really a team effort out there, and they have to be able to communicate and work together. Oh, but right there, pushing it a little bit too hard, jumps off the dog walk. 10 faults for missing that exit contact zone.
Oh, and she almost went down.
Trying to get through here quick could be dangerous for both dog and handler. Oh, and another missed contact. That's what happens when you push for the speed. The mistakes are made.
So second round run for Hoosier and Kelly, not what they wanted. 20 fault points. So a fairly quick time, but adding 20 faults, you come out with a 59-second run. So let's stick with round number 1, their best, 38.62.
Going up over the dog walk. Again, she knows she's got to be fast, but when you're trying to be fast, the dog sometimes jumps off and misses that contact because they're not slowing down to make sure that they hit it. Same thing happens on the A-frame. Up and over quick, just a little too quick to hit where they need to.
Patience and composure, key in the small dog agility competition. Chance and Suzanne Nelson will come back out. Their shot, run number 2. We'll see what they can pull together on course.
Now remember, the jumps for small dogs are set between 8 and 16 inches, and that depends on the height of the dog at the withers, which is the top of their shoulder blades. So the competition field is level out there for the dog.
Chance, a huge amount of fault points on run number 1. Looking pretty smooth so far. They've backed it off a little bit. Now they look patient.
That's right. Suzanne wanting to get through clean, maybe not pushing so much for the speed, wanting to get those 0 faults, and it may all average out. And so far, it's working. Good verbal commands and communications with this team, getting through clean, I think, all the way to the finish line.
Wow, look at this. 0 faults this time for Chance. Way to reel it back in. Chance and Suzanne, 42.34, so a little bit slow. That'll put him into 3rd place, but much better than run number 1.
So she drew back on pressing for the speed, but you got to have a balance there. Have to have the speed and have to have the accuracy. Chance doing a nice job, though, through the weave pulls and getting through the course all the way to the end on target.
Well, I'm sure they're going to be happy with that run. with no faults. Nice little leap at the end, celebrating.
Give me 10.
All right, now Journey and Shelly Carver, our leader after run number 1 with their blazing time of 37.93. Here they are in run number 2. See if they can maybe up their score a little bit or lower their time, so to speak.
Yeah, I think she's going to push it. They're already on top of the leaderboard, so all she can do is try and get more speed. She had a clean run the first time, so making it faster is what's going to make the difference right here.
Super quick, taking a lot of chances. Oh, there's faults, 10 of them.
And another 5 for a run out on the obstacle. A little confusion out there right now between Shelly and Chance on the course, but still moving fast.
But a huge amount of fault points, 25, and there's some more.
And that's going to be another huge amount. Actually, that's going to be an off course and a failure to perform the obstacle.
Let's just say, Shalane, they'll be looking to run 1's time as their best time. They'll hold that 37.93 in the first place position because run 2 of 84.17 isn't going to cut it, obviously.
Shelly's got to be glad they had that first one clean. First the missed contact, then a run out here, 15 faults already. Then a failure to perform the A-frame, 20 fault points added by a 10 for being off course and taking that jump without completing the A-frame.
So one extreme to the next for Journey, but Ty and Megan Foster are ready to light it up here in round number 2 of the small dog agility competition. The youngest trainer in the event at 15 years old, and her dog Ty is on course.
You can see that anything can happen out here. One run perfect, the next run a disaster. It all depends on the communication between the dog and the handler while they're on the course. Calling him back. Oh, knock bar, 10 faults.
We asked Megan if her dog, she thought her dog was talented. She said, yeah, if you count barking as a talent, then Ty is extremely talented.
Well, he looks pretty good here out on the agility field as well. Down low and tight through the weave poles. Everyone loves to see that. Oh, jumping off, missing that contact zone on the A-frame.
And there you go, 15-year-old Megan Foster and her 7-year-old dog Ty coming through run number 2 with 30 faults. So that means 68.93 will be their total. 4th place with only 1 competitor remaining.
The A-frame, when you're going fast, up and over the top is easy, but a lot of times that jump off just misses the yellow contact.
And there's Elizabeth Evans and Hemi, our final competitors in the small dog agility competition. Now these competitors, they'll travel far and wide to acquire their favorite breed of dog. In her case, it's the Pyrenean Shepherd.
I started agility 12 years ago and have had a couple of my family dogs that we did agility with. And then when I got ready for my next dog, I wanted something different that nobody else had. And so I did some research and found this breed. And actually, I got her in Austria. I flew over and picked her up from a breeder there and brought her home. Dogs in our family are, first, they're family dogs. They're my kids. And then second, we do agility. And I was hoping she'd turn into a good agility dog, and she has. I got Hemi when she was 8 weeks old, and we started agility training, just mostly bonding stuff and teaching her that playing with me was really fun, because that's the way I train agility is to make it a game, and it's supposed to be a really good time for the dog. And so I taught her early on that this is a really fun game that you get to play with me. And so we started when she was a pup. And we're going to do the best we can, and if we win, we're going to go to St. Louis. We're going to keep training as we have been and just pushing and running like we mean it.
All right, and Elizabeth named her after one of the greatest engines ever to hit the drag strip, the Chrysler 426 Hemi. A powerful engine. We'll see if Hemi can throw down a powerful run, our final competitors.
The pressure is on. Can they beat the time of 37.93? Got to get through the course fast and clean. In fact, Elizabeth said she lost 25 pounds so that she could try and keep up with Hemi and get through the course even faster.